What's going on, homies? It's your boy DJ here, bringing you guys a brand new video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm surely am, because I'm bringing you guys a commentary video, and the gameplay in the background is me playing the World War II beta. I know it's been a few weeks now. It's just I wanted to just to keep it, and I just wanted not to give you shit gameplay, but this is the only gameplay I have for y'all. So when the game comes out, more gameplay for sure comes. I'm gonna make a lot more videos. But this commentary is talking about my surgery and what happened and stuff like that. If you guys didn't see the thumbnail, yeah, I died twice. So before I get into how I died twice or whatever, I start off by saying I'm good. I'm healthy now. I've just recently started hitting the gym again. Slowly but surely, not much, not heavy either. I gotta, do baby steps first, because if I do pull my groin again or rip it open, I want to start bleeding like a son of a gun, and I don't want to go to the hospital again, because it sucked, and I'm okay to do it once, but not twice at the same time. So where can I start here? I guess I could start September 1st. It's when my surgery date was. So I woke up really early, maybe 4:30 in the morning, because I live an hour away from the Heart Institute. Heart Institute is a place where you do, if you have heart problems, whatever, you go see there. You get your surgeries there for your heart. Talk to the specialists with the hearts about everything, what can you get better and stuff. So I went to the Heart Institute. That's like in Ottawa, so it's an hour away from here. So we got there at 6:30, I guess you could say, because my appointment, or my starting my surgery, was at 7, and the nurse come see me, talk to me, ask a few questions, put some the needle for the IV to go in there, and say what was the game plan would be. So I got there around 6:30, like I said, and I didn't eat the night before, so it was perfect, because when you get you receiving, or how can I say, I guess you could say getting the surgery, you don't eat or drink before midnight, because what if you puke, and when they do something, you puke sometimes. So if you don't have anything inside your stomach, the chances are puking is very slim, and you won't even puke at all, right? Because you don't have no fluids or food inside of you. So I got there at 6:30, and they were super nice at the counter. Say, okay, how old are you? How tall are you? And stuff like that. And says, here's your clothes, your gown that my booty cheeks were hanging out of. So I'd be there. I got myself undressed and dressed, and in the gown. And this very lovely nurse, she's a bit older. I don't know. I don't want to say her age, but a bit older lady. And she talked about how you do, and she made me really feel comfortable at the end of the day, I guess you could say. She was super nice, and made me feel like everything's gonna be alright. So maybe 30 minutes passed by. The assistant of the doctor who did my surgery came along, and she explained. She didn't explain it very well, I guess you could say. The assistant was saying that, oh, it might not work, or nah. Oh, this is my work. She was super negative about it, really cruel about it, and stuff like that. And she's like, okay, you gotta sign the paper. I understood what she was meaning, but it kind of sucks as a 18-year-old by hearing yeah, it won't work. If it doesn't work, we won't even touch it. I've been on these medications for a year now, flecainide, and these pills are great, but it sucks. It makes you more emotional than usual, gives you really the shakes, makes you have 2 times more anxiety and sometimes depression. But thank God I don't have that. I had the anxiety and the shakes and the constipation. It's a big list. If I could find it, I would put it on the screen here for you guys. But fuck it, it's a list. So I'm like, oh my God, I was getting nervous. I was kind of sad about it. And then my mom walks in, and the assistant explaining exactly the same thing. But if you guys didn't know, my mom's a nurse as well for a long fucking time now. So my mom's very, what do we call it, straightforward, I guess you could say. If she sees you doing something wrong, she's going to tell you, and she's not afraid to voice her opinion. So sometimes I don't like that because I'm a kid, I'm still shy about it. But she was totally right about it. She says, "What do you mean? Like the doctor has all the charts from the kids' hospital." I just turned 18 in March, right? So I used to be for the CHIO, I guess you guys could say, and so I did these tests for years and for a year straight and stuff like that. And when the assistant says, "Oh, you couldn't do it," it kind of discouraged my mom a lot. She's like, What are you trying to say? We have the charts. Like, it was getting 10 episodes a day. Like, no joke. Like, what are you trying to say here?" So my mom glanced at me and she kind of looked. She saw that I was looking down. I just wanted to say, "Shut up, Mom," because she doesn't know what she's talking about. My mom shut up afterwards, and the assistant says, "Do you have any questions?" Like, "Nope, I'm gladly fine. I'm gonna keep the questions to myself." I find that kind of funny. But the nurse kind of saw that the lady had no fucking clue what she's talking about during that. So when she left and I signed the documents that if I do die, it's not their fault or whatever. And I'm okay to do the procedures because it's a hard thing, right? So any surgery, I'm assuming you got to sign. I'm not sure about that. But, so I did my thing, if I need to go pee or number 2, whatever, I got to do what I got to do. So it came down, if you guys didn't know, I'm a very hairy guy. I have a hairy chest, a hairy stomach, hairy legs. So the nurse shaved me around my groin, both sides, because it depends on the doctor's preference what side they would like to go near my groin. So the reason why, I'm going to explain it now, because a lot of people don't understand why it wasn't an open heart surgery or whatever. But because near your groin you have an artery, you have the biggest artery in your body there. So for them it would be, 1, safer for me, and 2, a lot easier for them to go in and to find the problem and go towards my heart, right? So yeah, they shaved there, shaved my chest a bit, half my chest, half my stomach, just to make sure anything happens. I got to use the defibrillators. And then after that, they put the needle inside of me, on my left arm, the needle, and pretty much it for that, like, beginning of an hour, I guess you could say. So around like 7:50 or so, I went into the rolling bed, I guess you could say, or hospital bed. That's a better way to say it. And went down, and they pushed me, and all the nurses, man, or like, I guess you're anesthetic. I don't know, the people who use anesthetic for you and give you morphine and stuff. I forgot the guys the job name, but they were all super nice, man. They say, "I know you on paper, but I would like to know you personally a bit more." And bro, you know how awkward it is to be 18, not awkward, but weird, to be 18-year-old in a heart institute and all around you is like elderly people. It's like candy for them, right? So for the nurses or for the anesthesics. And it's so funny, right? So they say, "Oh my god, you're like candy to us. So awesome." And they're explaining, and they want to know how long I played hockey for, and they just wanted to keep my mind off of it, and I gladly appreciate it. So maybe 10-15 minutes after they make sure that I was the patient and I was like, "Is it ready to go? The room is ready to go." I went in the operating room, and they put like things on me. Like, I don't remember clearly. I just remember they put a oxygen mask on my face, and they were talking about it. And so in this process, they don't put me to sleep completely. It's I think it's twilight gas, I think, if you remember. So basically you're like there, you're sleeping, but your consciously is there. So if they just want to make sure I was fine, and if I feel any pain or whatever. So I was knocked out. I was making them laugh. They making me laugh, and everything was fine and stuff, right? So when I literally, so basically I just proved the assistant wrong. So when I really knocked out, like, just slept, like, just relaxed, like, "Oh, I feel good." My heart, I literally felt my heart the whole way through. Like, my heart was racing, like if I took 20 Red Bulls and I was on fucking crack, I guess you could say. I don't know, I never did crack, and I don't want it to crack, but just my heart started racing immediately. So it took them, the surgery should have took 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours. It's a small process, but it's a long, just want to make sure everything is fine, right? But no, this dude died twice on the table. I find it funny because, like, as 18-year-old, you can't, it's cool to say, "Yeah, I died twice. I went on the other side, gang." But no, so I felt my heart going, and at one point or another, I just felt my heart. Like, I don't know basically how to explain it. I guess you could say it's like, it's regular. I'm like, oh, sweet, my heart's fixed. I'm getting out of here any minute now, right? They're gonna wake me up, nah. But after the surgery, my mom and my sister explained it to me. Even the doctor said that I died twice on the table. The first time is because my heart wasn't giving the right pumps. Like, yeah, of course my heart's beating 300 beats a minute, but like, it wasn't giving the full pump that it should be giving, right? Your heart should go boom boom. My heart wasn't doing the boom boom. I was going boom 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 boom, like really fast. So they gotta use these defibrillators. So basically I was a computer back for them, right? So they had to reboot me and go again, and then after this, that's the first time, and then the second time, I guess my heart just gave out. Like, I technically got a heart attack and my heart just stopped pumping. So I technically died for at least a good minute or so on the table. Apparently what my mom said that I came to see her as a ghost form, I guess. She said, hey mom, I'm here. I'm gonna have fun in the hospital now. I'm gonna do crazy shit now. Don't worry about me though, I'm fine. So I went off and she's like, okay, have fun. And she didn't really click at first, I guess you could say. She's like, okay, have fun, be safe, whatever. And I don't really remember that experience. I just remember just kind of running around, I guess you could say. It was pretty fun. It just, I don't really remember as much. So I guess at the end, like, I was more awake and realizing what's going on around me. So my legs started bleeding, or my groin started bleeding a bit because of, I don't know, I guess I moved a bit, but I was perfectly still the whole 6 hours of time. It starts bleeding and I felt the warmth, right? The blood is fucking warm, right? And then I felt it dripping all over my leg. And the assistant really didn't tell me, or she didn't really look at me. She just did it because if you have an open wound, you have to put a lot of pressure on there, and it hurts like a son of a bitch. Like, I don't complain about pain. I'm a type of guy who doesn't mind pain. If I'm sore, I don't say it. Maybe I do complain about it, just tell you, but like, just to let you know, right? So I'm okay, I'm in pain or whatever, and it doesn't bother me. But this pain was even worse. Like, don't get me wrong, all the moms out there, that's the worst pains when they give birth. That's like the worst pain you could ever imagine. But the pain I got for a guy, fuck, it hurt. Like, I was off of morphine, I guess you could say. It took her 5 minutes to stop the bleeding, or less than that, I don't know. It felt like 5 minutes, or it felt like forever, but it took her a long time to stop it. And I was there just like motivating myself. I'm like, you're not a bitch, you're not a bitch, you're not a, like, you're a man, come on, you got this. And I started tearing up. Like, I don't cry usually, but fuck, man, like, I was tearing up. And then one of the anesthesic said, hey, are you okay? I'm like, no, it hurts really bad, she want morphine. I'm like, sure. And after that, I was flying out after, you know. So it was great. So I was in the operating room for 6 hours, and after, it's basically a day surgery. So I got there at 6:30, got in there in the waiting room for in the operating room, I guess, around 7:50 to 8 o'clock, and then from there I was out till 1. At 1. And then after, I got to wait 4 hours. So basically, I was on my phone, chit-chatting with my mom, my sister, Snapchatting everyone who Snapchatted me, how are you doing, and stuff like that. And after 4 hours of waiting, I got up. Okay, so the nurse wanted me to just go from my bed to the bathroom because I really needed to go take a pee, man. Oh, felt so good peeing by myself, you know. After nurse who helped you, like, pissing in a urinal, I guess you could say. Like, it's like a plastic thing, you piss in it. Oh, felt so good walking too, man. My back was starting to hurt a bit, but yeah, that's basically the story of the surgery. I got out. I was limping for at least a good week, and it took me a week off of school, but that's pretty much it. I barely played video games as well. That's why I didn't upload for the past week or 3 weeks or so, besides last week. You guys saw it's a Rocket League video. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm fine now. The bruise, bro. Oh, I don't want to put the bruise because I don't know what is YouTube's regulations or laws or whatever. But bro, just imagine a big ass bruise is the size of a fucking, I guess a mini watermelon on your thigh, and it's really fucking black, like pure black. But now the bruise is not there anymore, or it's getting there. You know, it's a lot better. It went from black to purple to yellow greenish color, so that means they healed properly and stuff. So that's basically what happened during the surgery, or the surgery day. So yeah, but I'm fine now. Hopefully you guys do understand why I didn't upload for 2 weeks or so. I know you guys are always the best subs, you know, like even though it's a few guys watch the videos, I don't mind it. You know, that's those few people who keep watching my videos really help me to make more videos awesome like this. But anyways, this is the end of my story. I guess could be like story time with DJ, because I have another story, really quick story to tell you guys, but that comes later if I remember it. But yeah, it's been your boy DJ Hot Sauce. Hope you guys did enjoy this 16-minute video. You know, it's something new. I usually don't tell stories, or I don't really do things much in life, but if you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It's been your boy DJ Hot Sauce. I'm out. Peace.